Any heat-based system is expensive to operate, expensive to maintain, and it really doesn't take an expert in the field of medical waste to realize that burning your garbage isn't a great solution for our future.
Incinerators all over are being decommissioned, especially out west. And so these medical waste processors are looking for alternative technologies. Autoclaving can only take you so far. Many have been looking at ozone as the way of the future. You shred the waste, you fully decontaminate it, zero emissions from waste processed. It really is the most environmentally sustainable solution to medical waste management. Medical waste processing has become a painfully commoditized service. There is very little that one medical waste processor can do differently than another to gain any kind of a competitive advantage. And when you're living in a world like that, just from a pure business standpoint, it becomes just a race to the bottom on price. Hospitals are also demanding sustainability. They're demanding something better than these old antiquated heat-based methods that are just producing greenhouse gas emissions. Processing medical waste using ozone produces zero direct emissions. That ozone naturally seeks out really any organic matter. It breaks open holes in cells and they quickly deteriorate and die in seconds. That ozone gets converted back into oxygen and released into the outside air. So you now have a way to treat medical waste at ambient air temperature, really using the same air we breathe.
With us processing over 2 million pounds of regulated medical waste and trash through our system annually, we're estimating greater than 15 million kilograms of reduction in CO2 gases by shifting to this process annually.
And again, it's a continuous process. You can keep feeding waste into the system, no smells. You didn't have to worry about the fly ash, working with the EPA, continuous maintenance and upkeep on the system. Every customer, every client is unique. We work with the hospitals, we work with the processors as far as for different types of manifests that they might need for the waste being hauled out and treated, or to show that it's treated.
A single button push starts the process. That waste gets weighed, lifted, and documented, and then it empties into a shredding system. That shredding system breaks down the waste into really a pretty fine confetti, and once it's all broken down, it gets exposed to ozone with a little bit of moisture for complete decontamination.
I sleep easier at night with this. It's very efficient, it's clean. We mitigate the risk with this process. Clean Waste has been a good partner with us setting up reliable maintenance in a timely manner. That they've been very responsive when we needed things. They've been a good partner as we've developed our sustainability story. So I've got a lot of positive things to say about Clean Waste Systems.
The processors that are growing quickly, the ones that are taking over markets, have chosen something different. They're choosing sustainability, and they're choosing sustainability so they have something different to offer to their customers. It's a brand new value proposition that they take to market. In addition to reducing operating costs, offering a system that's easier to train your employees, offering a system that's cleaner for your employees, you also have a brand new sales pitch, basically, that nobody else has. But it's not just hospitals. You've got senior living communities, and you have surgical centers, and you have dental offices, you have tattoo shops, all producing medical waste. A lot of them are starting to take note. Many of them have emission reduction commitments, and if this is something that you can help them with, you're offering a really high value service that they want. Our medical waste processors are up against some challenges as they get started. We've been through the process many times, and we understand the regulatory challenges and how to overcome some of those hurdles. So, we'll be with you every step of the way. We can offer, templates, what's worked for others, and maybe even be able to point you in the right direction of just like, here's what comes next. We want to guide you every step of the way as you go through this journey.